Hey everybody, how you doing? Matty here, your realtor out in Vegas. And today we're talking about ways to get your home to sell faster and for more money, right? So we're going to talk about ways we can make you more money in your home sale right now. All right, everybody. Throughout your entire home, there's going to be things that you can do to help present your property in the best light. A good friend once told me, when it comes to advertising, do no harm. Just like what doctors, right? Do no harm. So anything that we can do to give the best appearance of the home, it's not masking anything that shouldn't be masked. Let me just go ahead and qualify that. But you do want to put your best foot forward in selling anything, right? When you go sell and trade in your car, you want to make sure it's clean. The ashtray's not full. I don't even know if they have ashtrays anymore. Gosh darn, that's too funny. There's not leaky drink stuff in the bottom of the cup holders. You want to go get that thing detailed and looking good so you can give that appearance of being more desirable, right? And getting the most value out of your sale. All right. So we're going to talk about the things you can do around your home. All right. And the number one thing is light. Open up your drapes. Let it be seen. The darker the area, the more difficult it is to see your home. You want to open it up, get it so people can see the nooks and crannies. They can see and imagine themselves living there, right? You want to let the most sunlight in as possible. Number two, you want to create a great mood. You know what? I can't tell you how awesome it is when I walk into a home showing buyers a home and they've got some nice scented candles going, or some kind of nice fragrance. They have background music going on, maybe a little bit of a water feature for some white noise. That is a real key element at just making somebody feel at home in your property. Removing clutter. I can't emphasize this enough. People have difficulty seeing the possibilities if there's something in front of it. Open it up. Allow people to see the home. Allow them to put their own furniture in their mind there.
Avalanche of stuff.
That's the whole meaning of life, isn't it? Trying to find a place for your stuff. That's all you have.
Next, if you have a fireplace, highlight it, decorate it, put some knickknacks on it, but again, not clutter, not personalized. Decorate it in a way, just going to bring it more to the attention, more of a feature of the home instead of washing away in the background. Another key thing you can do is make sure you're staying on top of dusting and vacuuming. You're going to have people coming through the home during this home sale. You want to make sure it's freshly vacuumed. I notice a little bit of an odor when it's freshly vacuumed. Use some of those, what are those little powders that you can put in? That's going to help. Also, make sure you dust. And one thing you don't want to forget dusting, ceiling fans. Go ahead and make sure you dust those ceiling fans and those air conditioner register crates, those metal things where the air comes through and the airflow. You get a lot of dust there too. All right, folks, this made the list, but I'm in conflict. Changing out your carpet. All right. If you've enjoyed your home, or you've had tenants there and have enjoyed the home and the carpet's, seen its better days, you can replace that carpet. Absolutely. Replace the carpet. It's very inexpensive. Is it going to help? Yes. Is it going to give people a better perception? Yes, absolutely. Although, my problem with it is somebody's going to buy a home, right? You put new carpet in there, you're going to buy the carpet color that they don't want, right? Or you're going to put that carpet in there and they're going to put wood in there or tile. I just closed a deal the other day and I was going to get the lockbox off and I was blown away. They were tearing apart the whole house. And I never imagined in the world that that's what their intentions were. I thought they were just moving on in. So you never know what people's intentions are when they move into a home, and why pay for brand new carpet that's going to get torn out? So what I would do in this situation and advise you to do is to notate that in the MLS agent remarks to the other agent. Hey, carpets had better days. We know that. And instead of us spending the money up front, we're going to give you a credit towards replacing that carpet for you to use towards your closing costs or any which way you want. All right. Airing out your home. Wow. How important is this? Cracking some windows, getting some air, getting some fans moving around. How huge is that? You want to make sure to go ahead and get that air circulating. Nothing worse than just a stale home with just, and in the heat in the summer, oh my gosh, horrible. And I've done it when ACs are off and you're going in looking at homes and they're beat up and it's an investment property and I'm doing some previews and I'm walking through these homes, it's dying, stale blanket of air. You know, you don't want that. You want everything you do. Remember, do no harm. Make it open, make it airy, make it feel warm and welcome. All right, this is a great one for people that are selling their home when they are occupying the home. That means they haven't moved out yet and they are going to have people doing showings. Have a game plan with the family. Keep common areas clean, straightened out, decluttered. Personal areas, use them, but have them in a way that you're planning it out. Everybody's got their plan. That way, you know, if you have multiple bathrooms, each person does a separate bathroom, gets them, you know, do that once over cleaning, wipe down the counters of the kitchen. The kids can go and make sure all the beds are made and all the shoes are put away, or whatever the case is, whatever that looks like for you while you're enjoying your home, just to get it put away real quick, to get it in show ready condition. Make that plan ahead of time so you're not in shock. Okay. And again, try not to use those common areas as little as possible during the showing time, and it will make it easier on you. All right. You know, plugins work great, but using air fresheners, we've talked about this, you know, in some of these other notes, but use an air freshener, some kind of plug-in or something to give the air, you know, give the home some nice odor. Okay. You know, it's, again, don't mask anything that should be masked. Again, qualifying that out. But in everybody's home, or you know, that I notice, especially in my home, we have those plugins because we enjoy a nice odor. That's just enjoying nice odor, right? All right, we're getting down this list. We had 23 items just throughout the home in general. Then I'm going to break down the list even further. Decluttering also means, and this is number 10, decluttering also means removal of family photos, okay? It just is a psychological thing. You just, you know, you have a new buyer that's coming in and making it their own. Start packing those things away. Again, it's decluttering, but it's also depersonalizing the home, okay? You want this person to see this home as a blank slate for them to come into, not as your old slate. If you have tight spaces or you have you know, a lot of furniture, remove those things. It goes along with decluttering, but if you have furniture that are in spaces that makes it difficult to get around, declutter those, get those out of there. Get that furniture either in the garage, donated, storage, whatever. Okay, you want people to be able to pass freely throughout the home. Spacious entry, make it look grand, make it look as big as possible. You know, your foyer entry, any area you have by that front door, make it look large, give it some nice lighting, some decorative accents. Go ahead and remove anything that's in there. If you have like a coat rack or something, get it out of there. When we're enjoying our home, pictures, whatever, punching a wall by accident, whatever, we all have damage to the drywall in some way, fashion. Get those patched up ahead of time. You know, a little bit of drywall patch goes a long way. I work with a variety and network of contractors and handymen. Be happy to help give you some names of people I've had some success working. This is on the list. To paint all the interior walls a neutral color. Wallpaper. If you have wallpaper in your home, fix and replace the areas under it, because that's a little bit different than paint, in my opinion. So that needs to be fixed. Fix that. Cleaning all light bulbs. Clean off the light bulbs. It's going to do a lot of things for you, but it's also going to make it bright so that the home can be seen. But go ahead and dust off and clean off those light fixtures and those light bulbs. Okay. Wash all the windows inside and out. Get them clean, sparkling. Again, goes back to presentation. How about, you know, pride in your home, as well as letting that light in. Using plants. I never really thought about it, but my wife's got some plants in the house now. It's kind of cool. I'm not a plant guy, but it's nice to have those in the home, and it gives a nice accent. If you have an attic space, do your best to accent that. Make sure it's notated when you're letting people know, hey, we got great attic space for storage. And if you can have people go in there or photo it with everything put away so you can see it nice and wide open, that would be phenomenal. Extension cords, wires, anything in excess lying around, get rid of them. They don't need to be out. Do not have them, okay? Open doors that you want people to see. So if you're getting the home ready for showings, open doors, open storage areas. If you got some really cool cabinets, make sure you open them because you want them to be seen. Do everything you can to eliminate and abate any bad odors from pets or smoking.
Oh, Mitch, this is brutal. We hide these fish all over the house,
and they'll stink for days. Okay, let's go.
Okay. I was a smoker for so many years, and I really did not know how much odor there was in cigarette smoke residue, all that odor. I didn't realize until I stopped. People that are non-smokers, and that's a massive majority of the world now, are going to notice that odor if you're a smoker more than you. Okay, so please go ahead and get that handled. And the last thing I got on here is replacing the banister, the handrails. If you got some missing spindles in there, man, make sure you get those things fixed. It is something that really gets in people's mind because it's a safety issue. Okay, you may not think of it. Oh, there's a little spindle missing. Well, are these other ones loose? Are they going to fall off when I'm walking down the stairs? You don't want any of these things going through people's heads. Okay, you want to, again, do no harm. You want to present your home or property in the best fashion possible, and that's why you hire me as a professional. I do everything I can to highlight the individuality of your home, the improvements of your home, and my job is to get you the absolute top dollar in the fastest amount of time when you sell your property. All right, my name is Matthew. Wonderful to have you here today. I hope this was helpful to you. I will continue this series, and I'm going to break down the rest of this list by room and by area of the home. Have a great one. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.